Hello, Queen. Welcome to Why Don't I Enjoy Intimacy or Sexual Pleasure Anymore? This is an audio mini course to help you get started on your journey to experience mind blowing orgasm. This is just the first step. So, welcome. Now, let me share a few class rules, okay, for whether you're listening on the audio or going through the reading experience. Before we begin, I want you to honor this space because this is not something that I encourage you to multitask through. Okay, this is not background noise, and this is definitely not something you want your children to be listening to when they're with you or when they're passing by. So, make sure that you're alone in your room or your bedroom or just anywhere, even if it's in your car. Make sure you're not doing any other thing because this is very, very important for you as a woman and as a human being. The quality of your life is connected to the quality of the love that you give to yourself. And so for any woman who is not properly loved, who doesn't enjoy intimacy in her marriage, might be successful in a way, but the older you get, the more resentful you are towards life, the more resentful you are towards your husband, the more resentful you are towards people who show and display their love because they're sharing something you never truly had. So again, honor this space. All right. Number one, I want you to be fully present. Don't listen while you're scrolling or working or driving. I mean, you can do when you're driving, but just make sure that you're paying attention and make sure you're going to listen to this again. Give yourself uninterrupted time because you deserve it, okay? You cannot connect with your body if your attention is elsewhere. Number two, use headphones if possible because this helps you to focus more. It also creates a more intimate experience. Number three, find a comfortable position. Sit down or lie down. Just make sure you're comfortable in whatever position and relax your body. I need you to really, really relax. Number four, pause when needed, okay? Throughout this course, you might need to pause to write something. Remember, there's a worksheet attached to this course. If you don't have that worksheet, please send us an email to bedroommatters1@gmail.com. All right, so pause when needed. If something resonates with you, pause. If you feel something while you're going through this audio, stay there. Pause the audio, stay there. Let it sink in. Let it become a part of you. Answer the question that connects with you. Just make sure you feel every kind of feeling that you will get in the course of this course. Okay? Number five, engage with the exercises. Don't skip them, Queen. Don't just listen. Do. Take action because transformation happens in the doing, not in the listening or in the hearing. Number six, no pressure to feel anything. Okay? Take your time. You may feel something, you may also not feel anything. You are both correct in whatever you feel or not feel. So take the pressure away from the equation. Number seven, be gentle with yourself. Do not judge yourself. Come with zero expectations because that's the only way you will sit through and go through this process and enjoy this process and feel all the feelings, all the emotions that there is to feel. You're learning your body, not testing it. Okay? So let's quickly jump into the class. Queen, class is now in session. All right, let's begin. Now I want you to take a deep breath. A deep breath. Don't be in a hurry. Take it in and out. Listen, you're not rushing anywhere, so take your time, okay? You don't need to perform, you don't need to prove anything. Just be here with me for a moment. If you're listening to this, chances are something hasn't been feeling quite right. Maybe you're not enjoying intimacy the way you used to. Maybe you haven't even enjoyed it before. Maybe orgasm feels confusing, inconsistent, or completely out of reach. Or maybe you're just tired of pretending everything is fine when you know it is not. Let me say this clearly before we go any further. You are not broken, and nothing you're experiencing is strange, abnormal, or uncommon. What has been missing is not your ability to feel, it's the understanding of how your body actually works. So, in this mini course, I'm going to gently walk you through 1. What orgasm really is, 2. Why it can feel blocked, and 3. how to begin reconnecting with your body again. Again, not with pressure, not with performance, but just awareness, safety, and truth. At this point, I want you to take another deep breath. Hold it for a few more seconds, and then let it out gently. Stay in the moment. Continue to stay here. Don't be in a hurry to leave. Okay? Alright. Lesson 1. What orgasm really is. Let's start with something simple but powerful. Most women were never actually taught what orgasm is. I mean, a lot of us growing up, we were just told not to look at boys, not to talk to boys. For some people, the moment they started developing breasts or seeing their period, their moms told them, the moment you let a boy touch you now, you can get pregnant. So that was the lesson or the sex education that we got. So women were not really taught what orgasm is, at least not in the way that centers our experience as a woman, or the way that we're supposed to be open enough to enjoy this beautiful gift of God. Now, here are the things we were given instead of the right information. Assumptions, number 1. Number 2, movies. Yes, a lot of us learned from watching movies. Expectations. We were told stuff. You heard your friends in the secondary school or in high school gush about their first experience and how it was this and that, and then you move with blind expectations. Another thing we were given is what? Pressure. It's about you have to. Orgasm has to be felt. You have to reach orgasm, and all of those unnecessary pressure, because people focus on orgasm and they don't enjoy the entire process. So let's reset that completely. What is orgasm? The clinical definition says that orgasm is a release of built-up tension in the body, with physical responses like muscle contractions, changes in breathing, and chemical shifts in the brain. But that's only one part of it, because in real life, orgasm is a felt experience. And that experience is different for different women. For some women, orgasm is intense. For others, it is soft and subtle. For some other people, it is emotional. And for some others, it is purely physical. So, there is no correct version. And this information is very important. Orgasm is not something you force. Let me say that again. Orgasm is not something you force. It is something your body allows when it feels safe. Keyword, your body has to feel safe enough for orgasm to happen or for you to hit orgasm and enjoy it. Now let's talk about something many women experience. Being able to orgasm alone but not with their spouses. If that's you, I want you to hear this clearly from me. Those orgasms count. They are valid. Only that it needs to now happen with your king if you're truly a child of God. It makes sense why orgasm happen more easily alone, because when you're by yourself, there are no pressure. There's no need to perform, aka fake it. No expectations, no body shaming or the thoughts of it, because you're by yourself. And the reason is because you're simply present. But with your king, things change. There can be pressure to respond to his touch and thrust. 2, thoughts about how long it is taking. Some of you, when your husband is on top of you, you're just counting the seconds, like let him be done and calm down. You're just, how long is this going to take? When is it going to be done? I really need my space. Okay? Concern about your husband's feelings. That can be something else that happens when you're with your husband, because you want him to also be feeling good. You want him to also be enjoying it. And most times, women put their husband's feelings and enjoyment more than they put theirs. And let me tell you something, these will in turn activate your brakes. When you put a lot of pressure on yourself, when all you think about is how long it's going to take, when you concern yourself about your husband's feelings alone, you activate your brakes. But we'll talk more about brakes in the next lesson, okay? Because I know you're asking, what are brakes? Brakes. That is the lesson for the next class, okay? So for now, I want you to take this with you. Orgasm is not a performance. It's not the goal. Orgasm is a response. And that response becomes available when your body feels safe, relaxed, and connected. How's that been for you? Do you have a new outlook towards the word orgasm? I hope you do. Now, I will see you in the next lesson. But what I want you to do is go to your worksheet and answer the questions that have been put together for lesson 1. When you're done, take your time, answer the questions. When you're done, I will see you in the next class.